Hi, Rupert. My name is Ivana.
Hello, Ivana.
I wasn't going to talk because I feel like only being silent with you, and that's what I did say to you at some point. But it is about something about the music this morning that made me want to share and maybe get a bit of a sense of how you feel about what I'm going to say. I'm just going to read a very brief something about an experience that describes exactly what happened to me after a lifetime of what I would say psychological suffering. And I can't remember if you mentioned this quote or if it was somewhere else I found it, but it doesn't matter. I'll just read it. She saw that arising arose, abided, and fell away. She saw that knowing this arose, abided, and fell away. Then she knew there was nothing more than this, no ground, nothing to lean on, stronger than the cane she held, nothing to lean upon at all, and no one leaning. And she opened a clenched fist in her mind and let go and fell into the midst of everything. So that's...
Did you write that?
Sorry? I didn't write that.
No.
It's the experience of a Japanese nun.
Okay.
And I relate very much to that experience. I feel like the clenched fist in my mind unclenched, and I fell into the midst of everything. And I think suffering I can pinpoint to when suffering stopped, existential suffering. And since then, it's been about 2 years ago. Since then, I've experienced all sorts of emotions, negative or positive. But the peace just was always there. And I found myself this morning and it's not new, but the music kind of crystallized this for me, that I have a sense that my humanity is fading away. Like somehow everything that I knew to be familiar, and I associate a lot of suffering with the creation process as well, like longing and, just there's something in suffering that makes you express beautiful things. And I feel since that suffering is gone, there's just so much peace. And I miss something, and I feel like I'm just gradually dispersing, and it's beautiful, but at the same time I have this feeling, am I gonna ever be that again? Like there is a before and after, and I don't know if that's familiar in any way, if it's
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, what you say, Juana, is familiar. It's because prior to this recognition, we're so caught up with our individual personal lives, thoughts, feelings, reactions, and so on. So inevitably there's a falling away of all of that, an emptying out of ourselves, and this leaves us with this feeling of peace, absence of all the conflicts, the agitation, the sorrow, and everything that previously characterized our experience. So that there's the peace that you describe, but sometimes that peace is felt to be, and I think this is what you're saying, a little bit arid, devoid of the human qualities that you used to feel.
Yes, I love life very much.
I see that, yes. And you feel that with the removal of most of your agitation and sorrow, some of the more positive aspects of life have also gone, and you're missing that aspect. So this is normal. You're in this intermediary phase where all the old experiences of sorrow and agitation and lack that used to characterize your experience has diminished to a large extent, leaving you in peace. But it takes time for it to come back. But in time, peace then begins to become peace. You feel it. It's an internal experience. But it takes time. In time, it begins to overflow as love. Well, those are the two aspects. Do you remember very early on this week, I think I said, that the two aspects of the non-dual understanding, peace and happiness, are the nature of our being. That relates to our inner experience. We share our being with everyone and everything. That relates to our outer experience. So to begin with, we just feel our true nature of peace on the inside. The nature of our being is peace. But it takes time for the love aspect to develop. So just be open to the possibility that the juice will come back, but in a less personal way. Last night was a perfect example of it. It was just an overflowing of love.
Yes, and I feel that, and I'm very skeptical about all of this love that is pouring out. It's like,
you're
where is this coming
from? Of what took
from?
place last night? I mean, how can you possibly be skeptical of what took place last night? It was its own evidence, wasn't it? I mean, how could you doubt what took place last night?
No, just generally
speaking. We thought we were all faking it?
No. No.
You thought Rory was just acting? Where are you?
I'm talking about my personal experience, because obviously it's felt as a very expansive love rather than this is my experience about what I'm feeling right now. So I think
do you not trust that? Do you not trust that?
I think I'm used to not trust it.
I could see you at the back of the room last night. You didn't look too miserable to me. You had your arms around some lovely man. I can't see him. There he is.
I rest my case.
Didn't look too bad to me.
Thank you.